All right, Stellar Blade is releasing in April, so we've got a little bit of time, and it's produced by Shift Up for PlayStation Studios. Let's go. So this is a new gameplay overview. We've heard some interesting things about this one. It's looking pretty sick. Sony have been absolutely smashing it out of the ballpark lately with their games. Like, I don't know how Microsoft are feeling, but Sony is currently holding their own with their own releases. So here's the Shift Up Studios. It's looking pretty nice at the moment.
Welcome
Cruising
to the
out.
world
It's
of
definitely
Stellar
got.
Blade. The story begins on post-apocalyptic Earth.
Okay, so we're in
Where a
post-apocalyptic.
mysterious enemy
Nice.
called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony.
Okay, so post-apocalyptic looks pretty
Players
sick.
will take control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad.
Let's give
Her
me a
mission
like.
is to save the planet by defeating the Elder Natiba.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, combat looks real nice.
Is complete the mission. While
Yep.
most of the 7th Airborne Squad is
Okay,
lost
okay,
during
okay.
their descent from the colony,
So we got to find
Eve
and
soon
put them all
meets
together
two
as
new
well.
companions.
So
Adam, born on Earth.
it's giving me like Final Fantasy vibes. Like
called
it's
Hyperspace.
pretty close to the old usual Final Fantasy vibes.
So this.
Do you remember the movie that had like the real life capture and stuff? That came out so long ago,
Lily, a
and
member
I
of the
still
5th Airborne
am
Squad,
blown
provides engineering
away by
support.
like the
Artemis
graphics of that one.
Then I can be your engineering support.
Engineering.
She puts her technical knowledge to use by upgrading Eve's equipment throughout the game.
What sort of tech are we getting? Whoa! It
Done.
looks like a bow and arrow, but with
Does
guns.
feel different.
That'd be sick. Double jump, of course. Like, what's our movement sort of stuff on this?
This is Zion, a city built underneath the
Okay.
wasteland by the last human survivors on Earth.
A whole city underneath the wasteland.
Oh, city.
Eve is called Angel by the survivors and is an object of both awe
Interesting.
and fear.
I'm not selling anything to you.
They'll
That was a little
seem
bit rough.
wary at first, but will gradually loosen up as Eve shows a
So like
commitment to
a
rebuilding
moral
the city.
system.
Hello,
Like, we'll see how it goes.
How are you?
Hello, Angel. He looks like a
I
prophet.
can't believe the
He has to be a
angel is
prophet.
here.
The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Okay.
Please save my younger sister.
Wait right here.
It looks good. It's losing me a little bit though. It's losing me
Their
in the
requests will often lead
the
her to the
requests and
wasteland
the-
in the Great Desert.
little fetch quests. So I'm not like
This
I
place
wanted
has
a
been
grand
overrun by
adventure from this game. Like, it looks fun, but combat looks pretty sick.
and malfunctioning machines and robots.
It looks like it's giving me like some Dune vibes with the sand and the spice and stuff. But
supply
I guess
camp.
we'll see.
In a place like this.
Supply
You'll
account.
occasionally find supply stations set up by previous airborne
Yeah,
squads.
okay. There's a lot of vending machines.
At
I'm
each
not sure
camp,
what
Eve can
their
purchase various consumable items.
thing is with vending machines. I'm assuming
Acquire
it's
new
just
skills.
convenience-wise. Like, if this is post-apocalyptic, why are we so focused on vending machines? That was a cool
Upgrade
move. It was like a
equipment and more.
Superman flying sword attack.
She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health.
We've had like 4 or 5 scenes of her just sitting.
Eve will
See,
often encounter people
You're losing
in
me here. You're losing me here,
and other
guys.
non-human beings who may need her help.
The combat looks sick, but
Whether to
sitting
assist or
around
ignore
fetch
them
questing,
is entirely up
I'm
to
not
the
sure
player.
about. Okay,
On her journey to defeat the Elder Natiba,
so you reckon it's
Eve will
that
sometimes
open?
encounter hostile
Interesting.
survivors. Or
It's got a hand for a head. Oh, that's pretty handy. How does it eat?
something worse.
Is it like a second hand that's underneath and like grabs you?
Eve,
Who knows?
what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All
Oh, that
airborne squad
alpha.
members
It's
exist
not
for
great
one sole
naming, is it?
purpose.
You mean
I feel like you could have come up with something a little bit more.
right?
So they're getting rid of them all.
Your existence
Right.
is to snuff out
So
another
we're just
species.
clearing them out.
It is not an easy
What
fight.
It's
makes
fine. I
Angel
can
so
do this
strong? Like, what's the?
easy.
He looks sick, hey?
That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne
Well,
Squad.
the Eve Airborne.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the
Okay, the
source.
bosses look
I
sick.
will find it.
He's a
and
big
I
fella.
will make it pay. Open it.
His voice acting? Intro's looking pretty good. The graphics don't seem to have changed much from like gameplay to cutscene, so I like that seamless transition. Okay, that's giving me some Dark Souls vibes with a bit more like agile combat.
No longer the drone you knew.
Look, I'm interested in it. I think it looks pretty cool. Like, it's worth probably having a look to see how it unfolds. Now's the stuff that I wanted earlier, because we just had her sitting down and just like chilling. So I'm not entirely sure where they're going. This gives me like Final Fantasy 13 vibes with like the mixture of that post-apocalyptic with like lightning as well. Yeah. Is she naked then? Or is that like a different bodysuits? Like the flips and stuff remind me of Chainsaw Lollipop, like Suda 51. Stellar Blade. I'm interested, Stellar Blade. You're coming out in April, so you got a little bit of time. So we're trying to reclaim humanity in April 26th. Looks cool. I'm not fully sold on it. The combat looks pretty cool. We got a lot of like fetch quests that seem to be popping up there, so who knows. We've also got the like big bosses. Looks sick. Story wise, not sure. The transition between actual gameplay and cutscenes, I love when it doesn't have to change. It was like Metal Gear Solid-esque, like Kojima, where it's just like flawlessly switches in between. Like, I don't know, it looks cool. It's probably definitely worth an option and have a look at. So I'll probably have I'll get it because we'll be streaming it. So yeah, it looks interesting. I'm pretty keen. Let's have a look. Apparently it is a pretty big install. I think it's about like 24, 25 like gig download. They reckon it's going to be blending Bayonetta and Souls-like in the aesthetics. So I mean, those two games are really, really cool, and I guess we'll see how that goes. So you know what to do so you don't miss a beat. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.